We must wake up our people. This is about a system of oppression. We war not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and wickedness in high places. We must expose them. We don't need a strap. Truth and unity take care. We want our leg back. Run, Babylon, and run. Get what you owe. It's time to pay back. We want our leg back. Run, Babylon, and run. We don't need a strap. Truth and unity take care of that. We want our land back.
Rise up, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, kings and queens, friends, frenemies, and you agents. It's Brother Mali. This is the Gambia 1 channel. This is the Gambia. I'm in Banjul right now, and I'm making my way over to Senegal. It's kind of like a regular trip for me now. It's kind of like, you know, a pilgrimage. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. It's like a regular pilgrimage for me. So I'm off to Senegal, so I thought I'll take you with me and show you what's going on. Okay, so if you wanted to travel between the two countries, it's fine, bro. So the best way to, there's two major ways to do it. Three major ways to do it. You can drive yourself. If you do not have a car or you do not fancy the drive, you can take a local bus that will take you from Westfield, an area called Gympex, Gympex, and then from there you can go straight to Dakar. Or you can do what I'm doing now. What I do, I tend to find my own taxis, find my own way there. Reason being is that when you take the bus has like 2 leaving times. So you could either leave at 7 o'clock in the morning, or you can leave at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So at 7 o'clock in the morning, it's too early for me to be getting up and running down to Gympex to do that. And 3 o'clock in the afternoon means that I'm actually getting over to Senegal way too late. So this way kind of is best of both worlds, and I can choose what time I'm leaving. So that's the plan. Alright, so I'll come back to you in a little while. Okay, so people are now jumping onto the ferry. Alright, so now getting on the boat is pretty straightforward, very simple actually. So first of all, when you're traveling by bus, the bus fare includes getting onto the ferry and getting across into Senegal, whereas the way I'm doing it is piece by piece. Okay, so once you get here to the ferry terminal, so you've got to get a taxi to the ferry terminal in Banjul, then you've got to pay 35 dalasi for your single person to go across. Some people will ask you for 10 dalasi if you have a large suitcase. So if you got that, then expect to pay that too. Alright, so what I found is that it's easier for me to do it this way because I'm not constrained by the timetable of the bus company. So that's a good bit. The bad bit is that traveling with locals is an absolute drama. Yeah, we've got to like rush onto the boat, fill up every space that's available. I don't know if anyone's counting how many people are on this boat. I'm not sure of the health and safety regulations. What I do know is I cannot film this part, okay? So, speak to you later. So this is how it looks on the ferry. You can see it's the hard wooden benches. A very nice, cool, laid-back vibe today. Not too many people on the boat. boat, but you can see there's people selling. So a young man there, he's selling your phone chargers and so on and so forth. There's ladies in the background, they are selling cashew nuts. But this boat that is actually now going against us on the way towards Banjul from Barra, as you can see there as I zoom in, is a lot busier. There's a lot more people on there. So they really can try to stuff you in. With the cars, the trucks, the people, the goats, the cows, you name it, is going on the ferry. So that's how it is usually. Now this young man who's beside me here, you can see he's actually singing, he's in a music video. He's singing these really nice kind of Islamic hymns. Islamic hymns I think isn't the right term, but that's what he's singing, and it's really nice. That's what we're listening to on the way over. All right, a little sweatier than I'd like to be, but what can I do? So, I'm on the other side now. I'm in Barra, is the name of this area. And you walk through this little walkway, you can see behind me. And it takes you to a little market. So we left a little market over in Banjul, and now we're heading into Barra Market. And you will definitely be asked if you want a taxi. So you'll take a taxi from here to the border. Now it's around about $600 for a taxi, or if you're able to get a shared one, it's $100 each. Just so you're aware, all right? Okay, I'm going for a checkpoint again. I'm turning off my camera. I'll be back. Yeah, so straight after the guy took my ticket at the checkpoint, a young man said to me, "Do I want a taxi?" I think they say Kalina, I think they call it. So I said, yeah, I want Bena Plus, which means one place. Rather than having a whole car, you want just one seat in a car. So that would be $100. That's going to take me from here all the way up to the border. It's a long ass drive. It's not that long, but it's a fair old drive for that little money. So it's very good, very good. That's what I'm saying. I remember it's very good value for money. That's what I was thinking of. So yeah, all right. So we're getting in this car, and we see when we get to the border. Yeah. Okay. So this bus I saw at the border going its way back to Banjul. I didn't film the actual border crossing because of restrictions around recording. Officials in an official capacity. Is not like the UK or you know, the US, where you can just say, yeah, it's my right to film the police. Nah, you don't have that right here. So straight on to the next part. Okay, so I'm on the back of a bike right now. So you gotta go this is a drama because you gotta go from the border up to this place, which is a garage. And then you can get your car from here, taking you into Dakar. So that's the garage. So you can see there's loads of the same brand, same type of car, the Peugeot 504 here. They're world famous, very famous around Africa. And to give you a little bit of an idea why, ask Jeremy Clarkson.
For thousands of years, there was only one way of crossing this Spartan landscape in the vast, dusty heat of North Africa. This was it. It was used by the Greeks, the Romans, the Berbers, the Phoenicians, the Vandals, the Arabs, the Carthaginians, the Ottomans, the French, the Tuareg, the Italians, and the British. But then, in 1968, the camel's 4,000-year monopoly was ended by the Peugeot 504. Many people imagine it was Land Rover or Jeep that brought internal combustion to the world's most impregnable backwaters, but really, it was this. The King of Africa, as they called it. Yes, it had good ground clearance and parts were cheap, but what really endeared this mighty Peugeot to Africa was its rugged dependability. You regularly hear tales around these parts of 504s that have done 1 million kilometres, and which have been to places that no Land Rover could reach without falling to pieces. 40 years ago then, Peugeot was a byword for sturdy toughness and common sense.
Okay, one thing that I have to inform you of now is that there's a lot of people hustling you while you are trying to make your journey between different stops. You know, so it's like while I'm here, I've got to my right people selling me water, biscuits, peanuts, cashew nuts, fruits, and people just begging, just asking. So it's a lot. It's a lot. Aqua, see? Cashew nut, okay, cashew nut. Attire, they got attire. They have dita. So it's a lot. It's a lot. I don't need it. I'm fine. The journey costs 10,000 safer. That's 1,000 dalasi from this point onto Dakar. We travelled through the night, we travelled for a good few hours until it's already become dark. So I'll give you a little sunset just to set the mood as we go into the night time. So this is the last piece of road you're going to have to deal with. This is the A1 going into Dakar. You know you're on the A1 because there's these toll booths everywhere that slow down traffic and slow your journey. But yeah, the road is a high-speed road. It's a proper highway. And as you can see here, there's another 504, another Peugeot 504 in front of us. So these are the kings of the road. You see these all over the place, going into the city night and day. And here to your left is the Senegal. So this is the large football stadium, or as you Americans call it, soccer. It's a large soccer stadium, yeah, this is the thing I look out for to know that I'm nearly there. This is the sign I look out to say, okay, the journey's going to continue. All right, so we're almost there, people, almost there. Okay, so that is the whole journey. So I'm now in an area called Bon Marché, which is in downtown Dakar somewhere, I have no idea. But you know, you've got the train station just to the right, and you've got all the local main roads as well, so you can take your ongoing journey from here quite easily. This place is so much bigger, so much busier, so much more developed than what we had over in Gambia this afternoon. So yeah, expect adventures. So what I'll do is I'll try and give you some details about visa prices and you know, the cost what I've spent on this journey. It's now 9 o'clock. It's about 9 o'clock now, and I left my home in Gambia at 11 o'clock in the morning. So it's been a long day. Okay, so let's see how we get on. Until next time, it's your brother Mali, Gambia One Channel, and I'm out. Peace.